Well, I was going into my meditation 1111 channel, and I was looking up, I was actually in Canva looking for what I was going to turn into the new image for that channel. And right as I was going into that, I was thinking, because I was just going to look for like a little meditation image. And then I thought, well, it's meditation 1111. Maybe I should put 1111 behind it. And then I looked up at the next exit, and it was for the Arkansas National Hot Springs. And it was exit 111. And I was like, I should take that exit. And I didn't take it, and it would have been 35 minutes. And I was like, oh, let me look it up, see how far away it is. And it ended up jumping up to 44 minutes. And this probably isn't the prettier route. I have a feeling the other route was probably going to be prettier. I don't know, but I don't even know why I would say that. I think just because it looked a lot more foresty on that exit. But I said, fuck it, I'm going to go. So I'm on my way to the Arkansas National Forest or Hot Spring. I don't think it's closed. It said it's open every day from, 9 to whatever. So, and it's free apparently. So I'm on my way out there right now. I'm really looking forward to this. And part of the reason why, I guess maybe the last thing that threw me over, like, okay, yeah, I'm going to go, because this thing's kind of in the middle of, it's off my path, I guess, but, what does that even mean? I'm cutting my own path every day anyway. So I was looking up the Yelp reviews on it, and, well, just because I was trying to figure out pricing and stuff. It was going to cost me $20 to go, and I wouldn't have gone. But, so I look it up, and somebody said something about it being magical. And I've heard from multiple different entrepreneurs that to design and create the life that you want, that you should go somewhere that inspires you and write out like your life mission or what you want or your goals or whatever. And I've never done that. I've never been specifically like, let me go to this place that inspires me. There's been nowhere like that around me in the times that I've thought about that. So, like, nowhere nearby at all. Well, at least maybe not that I know of. There might be sort of, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I'm on my way to do that right now. I'm on my way to write an intro for Meditation 1111. And sometimes these things can take me, quite a while, but I don't know, I just felt called to go. So I'm gonna go, and it's very beautiful out here. I love trees. I'm a tree person. So, speaking of, I just watched mostly listened to, but there's something on Netflix that's called, I just sent a picture of it to my dad. I think it was What's Really Going On in Your Mind or something, and it's like under different circumstances. So let's see what it said. These roads are not very well marked. Like, I think I'm still on the right track. It's like a series apparently. The Mind Explained. And there's quite a few in there. Memory is one of them. Anxiety, dreams, mindfulness. I was looking for meditation videos. And I listened to this meditation, like what is going on inside your mind. Didn't really do much for me. Maybe I was also distracted, so that could have possibly been the problem. But the one right under it was psychedelics, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. So I clicked on that one, and man, psychedelics are the path. It's the path to getting your mind out of the fucking rut that it's in. I've heard that, according to Joe Dispenza, who is like fucking phenomenal when it comes to the world of the mind and all the things that he knows and stuff. Maybe it was actually Tai Lopez that said that. No, I'm pretty sure, well, maybe they both said it actually, that by the time someone hits 35, they are basically Like, their lives will just keep repeating themselves over and over and over. Like, they are basically stuck in that mind. And that's a huge part of the reason why I try to stay extremely open-minded. I want to do new things all the time. I don't want to be a repeat of myself this year as I was last year. Fuck that. Like, my life is about constant improvement. I want to get better every single day. Do I get depressed and get into ruts? For sure. But tomorrow or today is always a new day, and you can always do something today that you would have never thought about doing the day before, or that maybe you thought about doing the day before that you were too scared, or years ago that you were too scared to do. You can say fuck it and go do it, and that will change your brain and it will change your life. So I regularly try to do things that I travel my ass off. Even still, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself at how often I, kind of sometimes go to the same places. Like, I'm on my way back to Austin, and I've been to Austin plenty of times. But as of, the last few times I've been there, oh no, what is this? Am I getting back onto a highway? I guess so. That's disappointing. As of the last few times I've been there, come on, man. I've had a newfound experience because of the psychedelics that I found and the people that have provided them. Fucking awesome people. So what I was going to say though about psychedelics here is in this mini, I think it's like 30, 45 minutes long film or whatever, in The Mind Explained, they said, imagine your mind like a sled hill, right? As you go down these, paths on the sled hill, the grooves get deeper and deeper. And that's your mind. You think the same shit every day. Most people do, because they're not trying to expand. They're watching some dumb fucking TV series that isn't going to improve their life in any way whatsoever. The only thing it's going to do is it's going to make you a more dramatic person. It's going to create drama in your life because it's full of fucking drama. And you attract what you are. And if you're watching fucking bullshit all the time, guess what's going on in your mind? I don't know. Oh man, I feel like so much of the stuff that I say and think, well, I guess more so think than say. I guess that's why I'm thinking, but I don't care. It's the truth, and you don't need me to prove that. There's stats that prove, where people are at, and it's really fucking bad. And it's because of how, oh my God, brainwashed and lazy, and how you don't know what you don't know because you don't know that you don't know it, though. So, if I had gone to school and I had been a normal person, I would probably be just as brainwashed. I mean, I would. There's no doubt. I don't have a doubt in my mind. Like, my sister sent me a picture yesterday, that was of this shampoo. I don't remember the story at all, but it was of this shampoo called Teen Spirit. I have no clue if this shit still exists or not. I guarantee it's a bunch of fucking toxic bullshit that I would never put back into the water supply at this point. And she said, Mom used to tell us when we used this that we looked like teenagers. I didn't recall that at all. And she was like, yeah, a little 5-year-old me, I actually believed it. And the only thing I could think of from that was, oh my God, I can't believe Mom washed our hair with that. And it's not her fault. She was just as brainwashed as everyone else. Like, that's a bunch of toxic gunk. Okay, the thing I want to say about psychedelics, I wish I hadn't said any of this stuff first, because this is the more important thing. This is the most important thing. LSD, in particular. when you do LSD, okay, so your brain is this, you know, you build these grooves in there, and every single day, the more drama and the more bullshit and the more anger and the more, or happiness, you can wire your way however, you can wire your brain however you want. You know, that might not have really been possible back then. Like today, you know, if I'm fucking upset or depressed or miserable or unhappy or whatever, I can get online, or I guess people could have read books then too, but not everybody learns the best through reading. So it still might not have worked for a lot of people back then, but your brain gets into these grooves, and taking LSD is like the fresh snow on the mountain. You can now take new paths, and you can now explore new things that you never would have even thought of outside of that. I'm gonna leave that there. I just found that really fascinating. Apparently LSD started to get used when it first came out, started to get used in mental hospitals a long time ago to see how, because your brain, not on drugs, doesn't communicate with the whole brain. But, well, psychedelics specifically, this is not a blanket statement for all drugs. Mushrooms and LSD, I think NDMT, I'm pretty sure I think it was those three. I know for a fact it was LSD, I'm pretty positive it was also mushrooms, and then, you know, DMT just takes you to different universes. I mean, you go places that you can't explain. You go places you cannot explain. Oh my God, I'm so excited about my trip. Okay, so, what else? Excuse me. Yeah, so all the bullshit propaganda that they talked about, all of the propaganda, the bad things that they said about drugs were not true. It fucks up your chromosomes. It makes you have birth defects. You know, just lies. It was lies. It was all a bunch of fucking lies. I'm 100% I'm 110, I'm 1,000 bazillion% advocate of psychedelics. I think if you want to change your entire life for the better, if you want to become a way more open-minded, way more positive, way more realistic, and when I say realistic, I mean like looking at the whole system and being like, wait a minute, none of this makes any fucking sense. Why are we doing this? Like, why are we going to war? Why is our government trying to take over the whole fucking planet? Why is everything shut down right now because of the fucking flu? Okay? Like, none of this bullshit makes sense. None of it does. So when I say to become a more realistic person, I don't mean the same type of realistic that most people, that like shit tons of people think is what realistic is. I mean like real. I mean like real realistic. What is reality? What is this? None of us know. We could be in a hologram. We could be, you know, there's just so much about the system that is just so, all of it. It's just all fucking crazy and illogical. And their languaging is so wrong. The things that they say, like the language that we are trapped in as a society is fucking bad for us. It's bad for us. We don't have proper words. That's why you can't explain a psychedelic trip. We don't have the words for it. There's no language for it yet. Not yet. I got really high hopes for this, though. I got fucking ridiculously high hopes. I know. Whether it happens, I hope it happens in my lifetime. My God. Oh, God, I hope so. Or maybe I'll just transcend and get the fuck out of here. I don't know. But, anyway. Okay, now I'm going to leave it here. I hope that you have a wonderful life. I do. Go do something different today. Go do something fun or something mind expanding. Go find a fucking person with mushrooms. Go find a field. I mean, you'd have to be in the right place to find it. Just a random field full of mushrooms. The conditions have to be right. Go make your own mushrooms. Try that for a change. Shit. I want to do that. That's a park right there. go do something important. Go do something special. Go do something different. Go change your brain. Go do something different. I do hope that you do something amazing today, and I will talk to you the next time I talk to you.